Oh God, where the hell? Where the hell am I? When I woke up, I was someplace that didn't make sense. It was clearly a place I've never seen before. My sense of reality was still hazy, so I wasn't able to react right away. Mekamaru, are you okay? How did the gas knock you out? Do you still have lungs? Where is this? However, when I looked over at Nekamaru standing tall in a wide stance, my sense of reality felt even hazier. Akane, are you okay? Man, I slept good. Oh, I guess we're all in here? Where are we? What the hell is this? Fuyuhiko with the realistic reactions. We're all here. Voices expressing surprise and confusion began to surround me, one after another. It seems that the others have started to wake up as well. Why was I sleeping at a place like this? Chiaki, you fall asleep everywhere, dear. Seriously, that's not strange. Oh well, I should go back to sleep for a little longer. No, you don't! You seriously can't do that!
What did you do to me?
I assume that this was the gas's doing.
Damn it!
That gas we were forced to breathe right after the train started moving must have knocked us all out. Then we were brought here, huh?
I see.
In that case, this must be the interior of the Funhouse. Why is the Funhouse strawberry themed?
Welcome!
Welcome to the Strawberry House. Strawberry House? Isn't this the Funhouse?
Yep.
Of course it's the Funhouse. Strawberry House is a part of the Funhouse. A part, you say?
Allow me to explain.
If you simply must. This is Strawberry House in its entirety. Okay, 3 floors apparently. You are currently at the indoor park located on the 3rd floor. Wow, you dragged us really far. As you can see, there's a lot of playground equipment with strawberry designs. How fancy! Now then, next is the 2nd floor. There's a lounge that's perfect for freshening up, and I've prepared 5 guest rooms that are lined up like boom! Okay, that's actually odd. Why would this place need guest rooms? The guest rooms are divided up by quality grade. The deluxe room is soundproof and has excellent air insulation. The standard rooms may have so-so insulation, but it's still pretty decent. And the crummy room has severe airflow and draft problems. That concludes my explanation of the 2nd floor. Last but not least, the 1st floor of Strawberry House. Okay, obviously this is all super important. Soundproof, air circulation. This is all gonna play a role in something. On this floor, there's a room called the Final Dead Room that's all like boom! You can enter the Final Dead Room at any time, but be extra cautious when you pick the difficulty setting. Okay, well no, I feel like you need to explain that more. On the same floor, there's a hallway called Strawberry Hall, and when you pass through it, there's a truly strange, enormous tower standing tall with a boom boom. It's called Strawberry Tower. Please use your own 2 feet to get a feel for what the inside of Strawberry Tower is like. Okay. This concludes the tour, but I think it was difficult to understand with my wordy explanation. So you should all use your own 2 feet to explore the inside of this building. That's all from me. Any questions? Hell yeah, we have questions, obviously. Really? What's your question, really? To bring us to a place like this, what are you planning to make us do this time? I'm sure there's a motive in here somewhere. I have a lot of questions, but let's start with that one first. Oh, didn't I explain it to you? This is the motive this time. An escape game. Escape game?
In other words,
The concept this time is a closed circle within a closed circle. Like Soap Speak Academy back then, this funhouse is a completely closed space. There's only one way to get out of this closed space building.
Viva killing!
When the killing begins. I'll let you guys out when the next killing happens. Yo-ho, let the escape game begin. Huh?
What the fuck?
Good lord, Kazuichi.
Damn it.
We can't get out of here until the next killing happens.
This is trouble.
I knew this was a trap, but I never expected it to be so straightforward. Yeah, there's usually a little bit more layers to it.
How foolish of me.
If only I had erected a magic barrier, I wouldn't have had to breathe in that gas. I let my guard down and ended up falling asleep. Like, why would gas even work on a robot? That's supposed to be when you make your move. Gas shouldn't pose a problem, but if they activated my sleep mode, even I won't stand a chance. You have a sleep mode?
Huh?
Sleep mode? That's right. It's a cutting-edge function that puts my other functions to sleep. even if I have insomnia. Just press the good night button on the back of my neck and I'll be forced to enter sleep mode. Okay, that's obviously gonna be important. What's the point of that function? Didn't I just tell you? It puts my other functions to sleep even if I have insomnia. Do you even need to sleep? In order to awaken from sleep mode, I just need to set the alarm in my chest. It's all possible with just one touch. He's not even listening. He probably wants to live like humans as much as he can, such as the sad nature of robotic organisms. I mean, not in all sense of fiction, but in a good chunk of them, yeah. At any rate, Monokuma sure stuffed him with a lot of useless functions. Anyway, Mechamaru must have lost consciousness because his button was pressed. I guess maybe Monokuma did it?
Damn it.
Or was that the... No, I was thinking maybe it was the traitor, but at the same time, that wouldn't make any sense either. What a blunder. He must have taken advantage of that white smoke and went around me. I'll never let that ever happen again!
Hey.
For now, why don't we look for the exit?
But
Exit? Is there even an exit? I mean, if there was, this wouldn't be a closed space, right? It'd make Monokuma's motive meaningless.
dumbass.
What are you giving up for, dumbass? If we were brought inside this place, then there's definitely an exit out somewhere.
Amazing.
Why must you make everything creepy? Yes, I understand. Then let's explore this island of the building with the map we got.
Well,
But exploring on our own is too dangerous. It might be better if we team up with someone.
Damn right.
Then Akane, you come with me. Oh, that's an unusual combo. Team friend and person I want to be friends with. Could this guy be... It's nothing like that, idiot. It's just something I want to talk to her about. I don't mind. Whatever's fine.
Wow.
Please, just for the love of God, anybody but Nagito, don't put me with him. Wow, when you two stand next to each other, there's a noticeable height difference. That's a really weird and random thing to say. Drop it!
You.
Hey, if we're gonna go, let's hurry up and go.
Right.
All right, then we'll go on ahead first. With those parting words, the two of them left the area. Seriously, I will team up with literally anybody. Seriously, actually anybody. Mechamaru, Chiaki, Sonia. I'll take Soda. I'll hang with Soda. Just please, not Nagito.
Miss Sonia.
Okay, well obviously that's not gonna work. I guess it's time we also... Sonia already left with Gundam.
Oh my.
Well, that's how that goes. Huh? Aw, you got dumped. I mean, on one hand, Nagito is doing it, so I can't be that happy about it, but on the other hand, you did get dunked on there.
Of course not.
Idiot, I didn't get dumped. Why would I get dumped? In fact, I'm really popular. That's obviously not true. Damn. I think it's time for me to get going too, so... Chiaki, would you like to go together? Me?
Yep.
I haven't really had a chance to talk to you, so I thought this would be a great opportunity.
For now.
Then take me with you too. 3 people is okay, right?
Huh?
Huh? That's fine, but... Oh, I get it. Kazuichi's trying to avoid Hajime. Oh, seriously? Huh?
Hey.
What are you talking about? Avoid Hajime? It's nothing like that. What do you mean?
Well,
Call it a hunch, but maybe Kazuichi can't stop thinking about it, you know? The possibility that you're the traitor. What? No, I just said what Kazuichi was feeling.
I mean.
Well, you know, the truth is we don't know anything about you, so it's not my fault if I don't trust you. Yeah, but it still kind of hurts my feelings. What does that mean? We've been together this whole time and you still don't know who I am?
That's obviously wrong.
Like that matters. It's not like I know the real you. I can say the same thing for you, jackass. Just like how we didn't know anything about Mikan. Real me?
Huh?
And the only reason we're here is because you were the one who suggested we go to the Funhouse, right? Are you saying I lured you guys here? Why would I do that?
That's right.
It's not that far-fetched, you know. I mean, it's insulting and I don't like it, but he does actually have reason to suspect it, if nothing else. I'm sorry, Hajime. I really do want to trust you, but I just can't yet. That's why I'm going with Chiaki. It's not like I want to go with Nagito either. But you're saying Nagito's more trustworthy than me. I've never felt so personally insulted in my entire life. Damn it, why did this happen?
Yep.
If that's the case, it is what it is. Why don't you come along with us, Kazuichi? Ah, but it's fine, Chiaki. Just go.
Yep.
Got it. I'll see you later. Thanks for at least entertaining the idea of, possibly, you know, trusting me. Well, then that means it's only Nekomaru. Am I actually gonna be with Nekomaru on this? With that, Kazuichi, Chiaki, and Nagito all left together to explore the area. I guess we're the leftovers. Looks like we're not very well liked. Well, I'm completely and utterly untrustworthy in the eyes of everyone else, apparently, and... well, you're a giant honking robot who conceivably might have been tampered with by Monokuma to potentially go absolutely haywire and kill everybody at any given moment in time. I don't want to think that's something that could possibly happen. I really like Nekomaru, but at the same time, can I really say that it's not possible given everything that we've been through? It's not like complaining about it'll change anything. We're just a traitor and a robot after all. Ah, so you also don't believe in me. Cool. I'm not the traitor. Oh, that's right. My apologies. Well then, Hajime, let's show everyone else the value in leftovers. Let's magnificently find the exit with our very own hands. If we do that, it'll solve everything. I don't suppose you've got some kind of really cool weapon in there that can blow a wall down, huh? When people stop trusting you, it seriously sucks. All right, well, I guess that's just what we're gonna have to do. All right, let's see. Anything worth taking note of? I guess apparently a slide and flowers, might as well. Monokuma said that this open area is apparently an indoor park. As expected of the Strawberry House, the playground equipment scattered about has a strawberry theme. Rather, it's more so just pink. Of course, I'm not a kid who'd be amused by something like this, he says, definitely wanting to play on that slide. Besides, I don't have time to play anyway. Yeah, it's a good thing I don't have time for this, because I don't want to do it anyway. There's a lot of different types of flowers blooming in the garden. Looks like there are sunflowers, but I guess there aren't any strawberries. Well, that's not technically a flower. Well, all right then. No matter where I look, every area is decorated with strawberry patterns. It's actually kind of offensive to the eyes. I don't hate strawberries, but if these patterns continue, I might start to get sick of them. According to Monokuma's map, the only thing on the 3rd floor is the park we're currently at. Then it looks like I don't have any business on this floor. Just so you know, Hajime, let me know whenever you're feeling thirsty. Is he talking about his soda fountain? I don't really want to drink anything that comes out of his eyes. Yes, but if we have no choice in the matter... Ah! I had a feel. Oh, whoa, okay. I wasn't expecting to be able to walk around.
Huh? I've been found.
I assume there's got to be some sort of reason for why we would want to escape this place, because ultimately, a viable option would be the exact same one that happened, you know, back at Hope's Peak in the first game. Just live in there forever. A sucky situation, yes, but ultimately one still. I mean, that'd be like saying if the general situation they were in at all was the motivation for the first game, and that was never really the case after at least a while. So, I feel like maybe we don't have any supplies in here, so we kind of have like a time limit on trying to find a way out. That's my best guess. What are you, thirsty? No, I'm fine. I see. If you ever get thirsty, just let me know. Looks like he really wants to use the soda fountain feature. But we don't even have any cups, my dude. So come on now. Not that I don't appreciate the offer. Oh, okay. I thought we were actually gonna have an entirely screen wipe. According to the map, there should be guest rooms in the lounge on the 2nd floor. All right, I guess that's why we're there, because we're trapped in here. All right, I shall go explore the guest rooms. The lounge is all you. Yeah, got it. Okay then, I guess. Oh, that's a big strawberry candy. All right, that way leads to that. Oh, all right, the lounge, I guess is what I've been tasked with. What are you two doing? You guys hanging out? Huh, so this is the lounge. What the hell's that? Martin Van Buren? This is also completely covered in strawberries. It's gonna be difficult to relax here. I guess for now, I should look for things I might be able to use. Okay, like maybe Gundam and Sonya. Those are things. How meaningless. To think this savage tone would confuse me.
Go by 4 dark devas of destruction.
I have waited for you, invading Black Dragon Champy. Exert your strength to your heart's content. I shall wait until Champy returns with his report. He has such skillful control over his hamsters. He might really be able to communicate with them. You're only just now coming to that conclusion? Come on now, man. Come on, man. It's clearly that was always a thing. This place is supposed to be a lounge, but it seems I may not be able to calm myself and relax in here. Seriously, I thought the amusement park was in bad taste, but this is even worse.
You are right.
I agree. Monokuma's eccentric taste would shock even an Indian. I don't have any idea what that's supposed to mean. Is that an offensive thing you just said? If it is, I'm terribly sorry for having read that out loud. I'm uninformed here. Shock an Indian, what the? Okay, well at least Hajime seemed confused by it too. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Thanks to the wall clock, I know what time it is, but knowing the time isn't gonna help things. Okay, well there's also a telephone. Ah, a telephone. The fact that there's a phone in this building is clearly suspicious. Will I be able to call somewhere with this? When I walked toward the telephone, I immediately noticed it. What is this? There's only one place you can call, and apparently it's the Land of Grapes. Instead of numbered buttons, there's just a single button with a grape image on it. Why grapes? Why not strawberries? I assume it's to call the Land of Grapes. The Land of Grapes likely has a phone that can call the Land of Strawberries. It makes sense. Also, I guess he did say that this was only a part of the Funhouse, didn't he? Does that mean there's another section? Well, for now, I'll give it a press. Ring, 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 ring. Huh. Well, it sounds like it's connecting to somewhere. No one's picking up.
Let me tell
What a mysterious device. It may be used for summoning rituals. A novice shouldn't carelessly touch it. It's probably not that dangerous. Aside from the button, it looks like any other regular telephone. And it doesn't work like a normal telephone, and I don't even know where it was connecting to.
This too
Jeez.
must be the
What's
will
going
of
on?
causality.
My 4 dark devas of destruction are investigating the area, but it seems there's nothing of note to report.
Listen,
Why have you given up? There may still be something on this floor we have not searched yet. Yeah, you're right. It's still too soon to give up.
I'll leave that matter to your discretion.
Of course you will. Alright, I should try exploring the first floor I haven't seen yet. Alright, well, I should reconvene with Nekomaru if nothing else. You got anything to say about any of these rooms? Why are you standing around here? Weren't you gonna check out the guest rooms? Well, it seems that the standard room over there is already occupied. Occupied?
Then
I should go explore another place first. Excuse me? Okay. Which ones would be the standard room? Oh, I think I get it. Oh, okay, yeah, crummy room, standard room, high quality rooms. Gotcha, okay. I can hear voices inside. Sounds like someone's in there. Hello?
Hey!
What do you want to talk about?
Well,
You know. I'm sure you don't want to hear this, since I caused a similar incident. And I already know that a guy like me has no right to say this to you, but... But when I look at you, I just have to say something. As I leer from the doorframe,
What?
then spit it out.
hey,
You don't need to act so stubborn, you know? Because I know what you're going through.
Huh?
so,
The only reason you're standing here right now is because someone sacrificed himself for you. You feel guilty about that. Isn't that right?
Like,
Hey, what are you talking about?
I know.
So you don't want to be honest about it, huh? Well, I understand that feeling too.
you?
Seriously, what the hell are you talking about?
So,
Like he said, it's better to just be alive. It might hurt to look at his painful appearance right now.
damn it.
But you're much better off because at least he's still alive. I mean, for me.
Sorry.
Huh?
Are you crying?
I,
Right now, I feel very grateful to her, but I can't tell her that anymore.
so.
But you're different, so
Huh.
make sure you tell him how grateful you are.
Huh?
Wait, so what are you trying to say again? I quietly left the guest room so they wouldn't notice me. That is absolutely frigging phenomenal. Fuyuhiko took the time to talk to her, but it looks like Akane didn't really understand the conversation. Or she did and she's just playing it off. It's possible. Either way, holy crap, Fuyuhiko! He really misses Peko. I miss her too. Alright, well, I think that's everything here. I assume and consider and ponder the possibility of such things. Ah, bathrooms. There wasn't anything terribly important on the 3rd or 2nd floor. I am interested in what the final dead room is supposed to be. That doesn't mean there's nothing here. I should look around thoroughly. What have you managed to figure out? This building is peculiar. Look at the inside of this bathroom. I can't take a peaceful poop like this. Nekomaru, can you even do that at all anymore? Preventing me from taking a good poop. This house is certainly defective. All right, well, I mean, that's definitely one way to look at it. All right, ugh, he is there. Oh God, what the hell? All right, well, cross that bridge when we get to it. Also, elevator? All right, well, hang on, we gotta talk to everybody. What happened? Did you get tired again?
Nope.
No, I was just thinking. Why strawberry? Huh? Why is that? Personally, I think tangerines are totally fine too. Or even fruits like peaches and apples. Yeah, any of those fruits would have been fine.
Hey, hey.
Then why strawberry? Who knows?
Yep.
Such a mystery. Yeah. What was that conversation just now? Chiaki is a very strange gal. What? Is there anything you want to say to me? No, nothing. The possibility isn't zero. I do think that it's extremely close to zero, but it's never gonna be zero no matter what. It's just like that famous saying goes. The odds of a cow eating you are extraordinarily low, but never zero. I'm sorry, Hajime. Yeah. You know what? I choose to believe you're telling the truth about that. Everyone is a symbol of hope. They're all completely different compared to a quitter like me. I'm terribly sorry that someone like me is forced to be with everyone like this. Yes, you've said that about 1,000,000 times already. It's gotten quite old. Cool, all right, so talking to you served literally no purpose whatsoever. All right, how about this elevator? Isn't this an elevator? That's weird. The only stairs are between the building's 2nd and 3rd floor. Does this mean there's a basement? There's a button next to the door. A grape image. It's the same as the button on the lounge telephone. Well, what will happen if I press it? And so, without really thinking about it, I tried pressing that button, but it's not reacting at all. Is it out of order? Or is it a ruse? Is it a fake, perhaps? I don't really get it, but looks like this elevator isn't usable. Well, that's a pile of butts and a half. Okay, well, then the only other things to look at would be this and that. So I guess I'll look at this. This door. Looks like it gives off a different vibe compared to everything else. Well, yeah, the vibe around this place has been strawberries. And at this exact juncture, it's more horrifying killer clown monster. The final dead room.
Allow me to explain.
I'm perfectly okay with you doing that. The final dead room is a challenge given to you by Headmaster Monokuma. Only those who win the life-threatening game that occurs in this room will be able to reach the Octagon, the fabled Holy Land where the ultimate weapon sleeps. Now then, if you're feeling heroic and you're willing to risk your life to continue living, you should challenge the final dead room. Life-threatening game? Isn't that already what we're in? Did you just say I can obtain the ultimate weapon if I win? How stupid. Who the hell's gonna do that? What is it, Hajime? Did you find something? That final dead room place sounds suspicious, but going inside might be a little dangerous. Monokuma did mention a life-threatening game, as opposed to the one that we're currently in, which apparently is very friendly and safe in all things considered. A great, wonderful time for everyone involved. It's not even worth playing if all you get after winning is a weapon. Now then, the others should be at Strawberry Tower and the far back at Strawberry Hall. Let's get going already! If in a simple must. Down the hall. Oh, I was expecting another screen transition. Oh, hello. Oh, okay, I can't actually specifically hit the button. According to this map, Strawberry Tower is on the other side of the door. There's no doorknob. There's no way we can open the door like this. Maybe you just have to press the button that's next to the door. You know, the one that has open written on it. I wonder what that means. It's funny. It's spelled just like the word open. Wait, seriously? Anyway, I just have to press the button, right? Nekomaru raised his right arm and vigorously slammed the button more times than he needed to. Much like a crossing, what the hell? My brain. What the hell is that thing called? A crosswalk? Yes. There. Oh God, my brain. What the hell was that? Grapes! So, this is Strawberry Tower, huh? The building is shaped like a huge circle. Plus, the ceiling is so high I can't really make it out. More of these bright red decorations. What terrible taste. Well, with a name like Strawberry Tower, I guess the terrible decorations are intentional. Gonna have to agree with you on that one. That's right, this is Strawberry Tower, right? Then why? Why do I see something that doesn't match the strawberry theme at all? What is up with all of these grumps? Also, for a mental note, when I get a chance, I should go back into that standard room and grab that Monokuma. Need to try and remember that. This is such terrible taste. Well, if Monokuma did the decorating, it's a given that this place would have terrible taste. Slam jam, thank you, ma'am. That's a bird and a half. There's a huge door at the far back of the tower, but there's a grape image on it. I thought this was Strawberry Tower. Wait, this image, doesn't it match the one in the lounge phone and also the one found near the first floor elevator? Perhaps this door might be the exit? That's, unlikely. Exit? Why would it be so freakishly easy to find in that case? Take a look at the map we received from Monokuma. I see. There's a door on the far back of Strawberry Tower, but nothing is drawn on the other side of the door. Now, doesn't that mean that this exit is on the other side of the door? It's feasible, but unlikely. Therefore, we must try to confirm it by opening this door. Nekomaru let out a battle cry, grabbed the doorknob tightly with both hands, and attempted to pry the door open. However, clatter, 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 clatter. What does this mean? The doorknob won't budge, not even one bit. Is it locked? Well, damn, it appears to be locked tight, and my crazy muscle powers are entirely useless. I'd say muscles, but I mean, his previous form would look really freaking strong, but I imagine he's even stronger now. In that case, I shall use my full power! Woo! With a fierce roar, Nekomaru put all his power into grabbing the doorknob with both hands, but... well, damn, if you can't open it, it can't be opened. Not yet. Here it comes, the incredible strength of 1,000,000 horsepower! I could never do a grunt like that justice. Wait, isn't it creaking? If you break off the doorknob, we'll be stuck in here. Yeah, that would be bad. So, shouldn't we discuss this with everyone else first before you attempt to force your way through? Nah, you have a point. Very well then, even though the door would have opened soon, I'll give it a rest. Then let's go back to Strawberry House and discuss this with everyone. If they'll listen to what I have to say. Dare I even consider the notion that everyone might listen to a thing or two about what I have to say? I believe Chiaki would, and I like to actually also think that maybe Fuyuhiko would probably believe in me too. Of course, naturally, I would also hope that Akane does, but, you know, I'm trying to be realistic. But still, let's assume that she would. Is it just me, or does it seem rowdy by the elevator over there? Did something happen? I don't know, let's find out. Hello? Everybody is all about. Oh, and Monokuma too. You're not even here, shut up, you. All right, hold up. I gotta check on the gorilla again. Yeah, always knew it. Always check these things. Fuyu, you're on point, what's up? Did you tell Akane what you wanted to say?
Damn.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she didn't want to hear it, but I'm the only person who could say it. Well, that's really actually pretty super freaking awesome, dude. Mad props. I am in absolute awe of your character development. Akane, are you okay?
Hey,
Is
hey.
Fuyuhiko all right? I think he was trying to flirt with me. No, I don't think that's what he was doing at all. You think that was flirting? Akane has very interesting definitions for this sort of thing. All right, I suppose I really should talk to everybody. I know you don't trust me, but here I am. Apparently, Monokuma has something to say. Thank you. Chiaki, how are you?
Well,
Apparently, Monokuma has something to say, but he's not gonna tell us until everyone's together. It's probably something terrible again, let's be real. Terrible. It'd be much better if it was just terrible. That's true. I definitely would appreciate that. Sonia, how about ye? Hajime, were you safe? Apparently, Monokuma has something to say, but I have an odd feeling about this. I only have a bad feeling about this. Gundam, your voice tires me out tremendously, but I'll still read it. Where were you? I swear, making an overlord wait. Very well, but this won't happen a second time. All right, just had to make sure. All right, you little doofus. That's not what I was looking at. Why are you doing that? Trying to talk to him, thank you. Yo, how are you guys doing? Were you able to get a general idea of Strawberry House's side? Huh? Strawberry House's side? That's a strange thing to say. Sounds like there are other buildings, like one themed around grapes, perhaps.
of course.
That's why there's this thing called a contact elevator.
Let me.
Contact elevator, you say? Even though it's an elevator, it's a big mistake to think that moves vertically. Well, then it's not an elevator. Elevators elevate. That's what they do. That's why they're called that. If it does something other than that, it's something else. This is an elevator that travels along a rail, so even moving horizontally is easy as pie. But does this elevator go to a different building?
Yeah.
That's right, to Grape House.
Huh?
Grape House? The Funhouse is an enormous building that's made up of other buildings.
See ya.
Well, we can worry about the details when we get to Grape House. I'll be going on ahead.
Huh?
I don't really get it, but he just wanted to tell us to go to Grape House this time, right? And that we must ride that elevator, right?
Are we screwed?
What should we do?
Show some spirit.
We just have to go for it. The only way we can overcome this situation is to make a move.
I mean...
But still, you know. What? You scared? Oh, hell no. Why are you saying that in front of Miss Sonia? Fine, I'll go. I'm not scared at all. Well, I don't have as bad as Kazuichi, but I do have a bad feeling about this. We can't just stand here and do nothing. As has kind of been our madness mantra up to this point. Can't do nothing, gotta keep going. Can't reach the credits unless we keep walking forward. I just want the pain to stop. When I pressed the grape button next to the door, it immediately opened. Never-ending horrors and hardships awaited us. We stepped onto the elevator and off we went to Grape House. Ah, a reusing of assets. Very, very clever game. Is this already moving? If so, that'd be awesome.
How so?
I mean, it's not vibrating at all, right? This is probably a really high-performance elevator if it's not vibrating all that much. I don't know, I've felt some pretty, very low-effort elevators before. I don't know if that's all that advanced. Maybe it's not actually moving. All right, let's open the door and make sure.
You must.
You cannot. That is too dangerous. You can't stop Akane from doing what she does. She does what she does with passion and vigor, and it cannot be stopped. You cannot contain her. After staying inside the vibration-free elevator, which I guess we really need to hammer in, I guess that's important. I'll remember it. Fine. Elevator, vibrationless. Weird, but I'll remember. Eventually, the door in front of us suddenly opened. It appears we finally arrived at our destination. Well, I'll be damned. So, this is Grape House. No matter where I look, everything is plastered with grape patterns. I was already fed up with the strawberry patterns, but this is also unpleasant. Yeah, but looking at a lot of green is a whole lot more pleasant to me personally than looking at red.
Welcome.
Welcome to Grape House. Now then, allow me to explain the Grape House. Fascinating. Ta-da! This is Grape House in its entirety. So, let's start explaining the first floor. Ahem. Aside from the fact that there's no final dead room, it's basically no different than Strawberry House. Just like how there's a Strawberry Hall over there, there's a Grape Hall on this side. And when you go through Grape Hall, that means there's a Grape Tower. The second floor of Grape House is the same as the second floor of Strawberry House. I prepared 5 guest rooms of different types, along with a relaxing lounge. But the main attraction of Grape House is obviously the third floor, the Monokuma Archive. Everyone loves the Monokuma Archive. I mean, literally nobody has ever stepped foot in it in a single time ever in the history of mankind, but I mean, I assume people would love it if they ever went there. If you want to know about my proud accomplishments and contributions, feel free to study the literature here. Anything that has anything to do with you is definitely a no-no on my end. Thank you and good day, sir. Now then, this concludes the tour, but I believe it'd be difficult to understand if I just explained with words. So you should all use your own 2 feet to check out the inside of the building. That's all from me. Any questions? Like, I'm starting to get hungry. Where's the food anyway? Oh, that's gonna be the kicker, ain't it? Is that necessary? What are you saying? Of course it is. But it's supposed to be an escape game, so how could there be any tension if there's no time limit? So, I've decided to use your stomachs as the time limit. But what do you mean?
In other
Well,
words,
simply put, he's going to starve us to death unless we kill somebody. It means kill someone before you starve to death. But what the heck? If you're planning to kill someone, I highly recommend you make your kill as soon as possible. It'll be too late if you get so weak you have no energy to kill. Hey, hold on!
What?
Starve? Damn it, how much more of this do we have to take until he's satisfied? Well, until either all of us are dead or we manage to stop him. Whatever comes first. Was he serious about there being no food? Okay, so I'm immediately 100% and unbelievably not okay with this situation. Akane, you're a good girl. I know you are. I know you love food, but you wouldn't hurt somebody over it, right? Surely not.
I don't want that.
No way. That's the one thing I don't want. I don't mind starving as long as I can eat. Just let me eat already. As soon as she learned there was no food, she was overcome by hunger. Obsessions are truly annoying. But at least try to stay calm. Now's not the time for you to panic.
Hey,
Well, being loud here isn't gonna help us for now. We should explore the island inside of this building too.
right?
After all, if you don't give up, you're sure to find hope. Isn't that right, Fuyuhiko?
Huh?
Yeah, that's right.
All right.
Then let's get started. The same pairings as before is fine, right?
Hey,
Hold on, this time around I really want to pair with Misonia. They're already gone.
Like-
She already left with Gundam. Looks like you're being avoided, not just rejected. It's almost like you're being kind of creepy, and she's not down for that.
Hey,
Kazuichi, I understand that you're feeling down, but we better get going.
damn right.
Akane, you too. How much longer are you gonna stay shocked? Come on, let's go. With heavy steps, everyone left to explore Grape House.
Then
Now then, where should we start? Since we're on the first floor, it might be okay if we start with Grape Tower.
I see.
So you're saying you're gonna start with the most suspicious place? All right, then let's start with Grape Tower.
Show some
Let's start with Grape Tower. Anyway, let's find the exit. Just completely ignoring his extraordinarily amazing enthusiasm. It's rough, man. Damn it, there's no way I'm going to let myself starve to death in here. Okay, so I couldn't help but notice, is that actually what I think it is? Why is the camera so weird? Let me look. Holy crap, it is! Sakura! Why is there a statue of you here? What is this muscular bronze statue? It's probably an ornament, but it doesn't fit the ambience at all. No, there's a name written on here. Ogre! That is not... does that mean it's a statue of an ogre? Why is it wearing a sailor uniform? I'm absolutely very much depressed about the fact that they don't know about her. She is a legend and should be honored and respected by all. Seriously, if anybody deserved a gigantic bronze statue of them, it was Sakura, but... It is weird that it's here, and why it's labeled that. Akane, you know things about stuff sometimes.
Starting to get
Look at that statue. I'm starting to feel a little excited. But why is there a statue like that in a place like this?
Do it.
Wait, is this creature inside the building? It's not a creature, Akane, come on. Seriously, I feel like you would have gotten more appreciation out of it considering you're basically some sort of fusion between Sakura and Hina of the first games. Seriously, you're both at the same time. It's the best of both worlds. Kane is cool, people. I don't think so. This is probably in the hall just to garnish it. Garnish? You mean like food garnish? Is this food? Is it tasty? Akane, please do not eat the statue. It's not food, it's just a decoration. Oh dear. Fuyu, what about you? Starving us seems like a pretty straightforward for Monokuma. That piece of crap. How dare he pull such a dirty trick on civilians? That's true. I don't know everything there is to know about Yakuza, but I know they don't like to involve people that literally have nothing to do with their business.
Huh?
At least, I'm pretty sure that's the standard for Yakuza. Grape House, huh? This place has terrible taste as well. That much is very true, my friend. That much is very, very true. All right, Grape Tower, beyond the door. Hitting the button, slam jam.
Show some spirit.
Okay, fine, if you really want to hit the button so hard. Nekomaru raised his voice and vigorously slammed the button more time than he needs to. Yeah, it's not opening. That's weird. When we were at Strawberry Hall, this should have opened. Don't tell me it's out of order. Fine, time for it to break down. Well, it obviously shouldn't. Ka-chunk. Did you hear something? And that's when Nekomaru started shouting. As he does sometimes. Ah! Odd. Strawberry door. The door opened. What was that pause just now? Why didn't the door open right away?
I see.
Obviously, this is all stuff we need to take into consideration. I need to make note of literally everything I find in this place, along with everything that I've heard about everybody from up to this point. All of it's going to be relevant to whenever someone ends up getting offed. So this is Grape Tower. The structure of this building doesn't seem all that different compared to Strawberry Tower. Yeah, you're right. The building has the same circular shape, and the ceiling is just as high and hard to make out. However, this wall is green. Strawberry Tower's wall is red. Well, speaking of different, there's something blatantly different over there. It's a big ol' honkin' strawberry door. My initial impression was that they would lead to each other, but now I'm not so sure. On the Grape Tower door at the far back, there's a strawberry image on there. A strawberry door inside Grape Tower. That sounds complicated! More than slightly, my my metallic friend. It's like the opposite of Strawberry Tower. In case you forgot what that place looked like, here's a still. As I recall, there should have been a grape image on the far back door of Strawberry Tower. So, on the strawberry side, there's a grape door, and on the grape side, there's a strawberry door. That's even more complicated! It hurts my robo-brain. My robo-brain is what I meant to say. However, this time, this door might connect to the outside. Aggressively opening! It's obvious by looking at this map, since there's nothing beyond that far back door of Grape House. If so, the only thing we can do is try it.
Hold it.
What are you trying to do, being an ace attorney over there? I heard what you guys were discussing, but it'd be pointless to even try. I think. What did you say? Before we get to that, why are you here, Chiaki? Weren't you with Nagito and Kazuichi? It's exhausting to be around those two. Oh, that is absolutely wonderful, and I agree with you entirely. So you ran away? That is amazing. Thank you, Chiaki. You mind filling me in on your theories, though?
Well,
The door doesn't lead outside. I think it's pointless to even try it out. Definitely. Definitely, you say? It's rare for Chiaki to be that certain.
yeah.
I have a good reason for that. I think I found out the secret of the Funhouse's structure. The secret of the structure?
Want me to tell you?
Do you want me to explain it to you? Well, if you can, that'd be super swell. Well, pay close attention to each house's relationship to its respective tower. Okay. I am paying attention. First, try to remember the first floor of the Strawberry House. From the elevator, Strawberry Hall is on your left-hand side, right? And if you walk along it, you'll end up at a Strawberry Tower, right? These are all true facts. On the other hand, Grape House. From the elevator, Grape Hall is on your right-hand side, right? And if you walk along it, you'll end up at a Grape Tower, right? Now, here comes the main point. With those two buildings. So you were here all along. Interruptions! Hey, Chiaki, don't go running off on your own.
Hey,
You disappeared so suddenly. I was worried about you. Doubt it. Kazuichi and Nagito. The exasperated bunch. Thanks to your disappearance, I was left all alone with Nagito. Yeah, well, what are you gonna do? It's called karma, man. Was that annoying for you? Most things about you are. Hell yeah, it was. I don't want to be alone with a creep like you.
this is
I
trouble.
see. So it's not just Hajime you don't trust me either, huh, Kazuichi? To be fair, I don't think he trusted you for far longer. Hey, are you okay? Have you stopped trusting other humans? Well, yeah, thanks to you. Yeah, it's pretty much completely your fault. Oh, you all came. Good timing. We didn't have to waste any time gathering people. That was quick. I thought your investigations would take more time.
Well,
There
yeah.
aren't many areas to search, and we didn't find any good clues. Right now, the only thing I found out is there's seriously no food anywhere. This ain't funny at all. I heard that it's super painful to die from starvation. From everything I've heard, yeah, it's not a pleasant way. Before that happens, why don't we, the hamster that Gundam carries around? You imbecile! What are you implying? Interesting that it was Sonia that would do that. Kazuichi, you should be grateful to Sonia. If you'd gotten your hands on my 4 Dark Devas of Destruction, your body would be incinerated by hellfire.
Hey,
But are those hamsters gonna be okay without food?
I shall.
Fortunately, the flowers blooming in Strawberry House's indoor park are cursed flowers from Hell's Garden. Y'all talking about sunflower seeds? As long as those seeds are there, the 4 Dark Devas of Destruction shall not lose a single hit point. Gundam, I think you're crossing your streams there, buddy. I think you just implied that the world is a video game, which is pretty great. I am relieved to hear that. It's interesting that they would bother to actually, explain that. Now then, let's listen to your reports and see what you guys have found. Personally, I'd rather let Chiaki continue her talk, but I should listen to what everyone has to say.
Now then.
Is it fine if Gundam, Fuyuhiko, and I represent our teams and give the reports?
Damn right.
Yeah, I don't mind. Rejoice, mongrels! I've discovered something that you fiends will be happy to hear about. Yes, our team's discovery is number 1. We shall not lose. I think their priorities are slightly off. Ever so slightly. Alright, well then, Gundam, go ahead. Now then, I shall present to you my discovery.
Let me.
I won't let you say such nonsense like, I forgot. Monokuma said it himself before we arrived here. He said there are ship parts in the Funhouse. Could it be? Kazuichi, and you lowly humans. Fall to your knees and show your gratitude to me, the overlord of ice of the destroyed world of death. Your title changed. Feast your eyes on this. Behold, a motor. It's a ship part. That is a very small motor. Based on its extremely small size, isn't that... That's just a radio-controlled toy. Allow me to tell you a little old story. I was born as a result of a union between a human and a demon, and my existence was shunned by both races. Okay, I think I have an idea for what that could be a metaphor for. Perhaps it's because nobody has ever bought me a toy before, but I believe this is truly remarkable. I'm not asking you about that. You mean the ship part you found was just some radio-controlled toy?
Loser!
I mean, it's your fault for thinking there would actually be anything useful. This way he was telling the truth while also lying. It's a deadly combo. I never said a single word about the ship being real, stupid idiot moron. I mean, you walked right into that one, man. Head first. Looks like we don't even have the strength to get upset. It might be better if we leave him alone for a while. So it was definitely a waste of time to believe Monokuma. If so, what he said about our student profiles might be a lie too. No, that one's probably true. But our situation is getting so grim that I can't really focus on that right now. Yeah, it's almost like coming into this place was a bad idea or something. Akane, I wish to speak to you. This ain't funny at all. There's seriously no food anywhere. Instead of talking about food all the time, how about you try to find the exit? Exit? Is that tasty? Oh, you poor child. You poor sunny sweet child. This chick, even the inside of her head is full of drool. Well, that is generally where it's kept. Where the hell else would it come from, you weirdo?
Right.
I'm sure the others already know, but let me tell you just in case. The second floor of Grape House also has guest rooms similar to the ones on the second floor of Strawberry House. Ain't that just about the biz? But instead of being covered with strawberry patterns, they're covered with grape patterns. Wow, it's the exact same picture, too. Also, like the guest rooms, there's a similar lounge here as well. There's also a phone in the lounge, too. However, instead of the grape button, that was on the phone in the Strawberry House's lounge. There's a strawberry button on the phone in the Grape House's lounge, meaning they can connect to each other. Makes sense? Now, I'm just guessing at this point, but it's possible that we can use those two phones to communicate with each other.
For sure.
So the picture on the button shows where each phone connects to. The picture on the button shows where each phone connects to is what she literally just said, so I don't know why I'm repeating it, but here I am anyway, because Hajime, ultimate parrot. That's probably it. All right, well, there's all that, and I don't want to talk to Nagito, so Chiaki, you want to finish your thing? Personally, I'd rather let her talk, but I guess I gotta talk to everybody else. All right, fine. Well, then I'm gonna delay it. You can't make me do it. We should first listen to the reports the others have gathered. Sonia, how about you? This was the very first time I had ever seen a radio-controlled toy. I found it quite fashionable. But I was able to hear Gundam's old story as well, so this was quite a wonderful discovery. But it wasn't useful at all. No, but it was still neat. Take joy in any form you can get it, man. You don't know why you gotta be such a butt about it. Seriously, given the situation, let people be happy when they can find a place to be happy. Allow me to give you a brief report. Since I'm the one who made this discovery, it's just as important as I am. That's really getting old. Yeah, cool. All right, are you gonna talk about it? Just hurry up and say it already. Well, it's about the third floor Grape House. I'm listening. Do you remember what Monokuma said about a Monokuma Archive on the third floor? I actually tried to go there. Tasteful. Like the name suggests, it was an archive full of stuff about Monokuma. It reminded me of those celebrities who build their memorial house in their hometown. I don't even know what that would be. And it looks like we don't need to go in there, ever. Also, I found a lost child at the Monokuma Archive. A lost child?
What?
Huh? Where did she go? Don't just hide, come on out. Oh, her. Well, damn, man, I almost thought that was actually something that mattered. So the lost child was you. Right? That's how people react, right? Well, I had a general idea of how you all would react. It's okay, I won't be depressed anymore. I'm used to being treated so poorly. How sad. It's so sad to get used to it. She seems a little tense. Did Monokuma bring you here as well, Monami? Yes, I'm so ashamed of myself for getting carelessly tricked by him. I'm a failure as a teacher. I have no right to guide anyone.
Like,
Nobody here considers you a teacher to begin with. Seriously, this rabbit is not good on picking up on social cues, is it? That's good for me, but honestly, I'm happy that you're here, because Akane wants to eat you. Huh? Hey, are you a complete stuffed animal? Is there any part of you left that's still rabbit meat? I'm expected to be food? I mean, yeah.
Hey, hey.
That was the last report, right? And is it okay if I go now? This is what you mentioned earlier, right? About the structure of the funhouse?
Let me
The
ask.
structure of the funhouse?
Well,
I've come to a conclusion. The Grape Tower that we're in currently, and the Strawberry Tower we were in earlier, I think they're actually the same building. The two towers are the same building, you say? I see. What makes you think that? Lay me down with some facts, lady. Their positions. Well, yeah, I mean, it kind of seems like they were connected. I had every reason to think that. But then again, I don't know exactly how that elevator thing works, if that's the case. It's Strawberry House. Strawberry Hall is on your left when you with your back is facing the elevator, right? But it's the exact opposite inside Grape House. So what about that, And so, if we think about it and put those two together, well, then you got yourself some science. The two towers are the same building, and each house connects to the center. That's the building structure that comes to mind. But then wouldn't Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower be the same thing? How would the floor and walls be different if that were the case? What? Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are the same building? But that might be a possibility, but the doors are different too. What do you mean? Come on, take a look at this door. Isn't that strawberry image the same one that's on the elevator and telephone? Then, in the same way, wouldn't the image on the door also be showing where it leads to? If that's the case, it'd mean that Strawberry House is beyond the door with the strawberry image on it. That stands to reason, but how does that work? Yeah, even the floor decal is different. As well as the opposite. Oh, the great door that was at Strawberry Tower would lead to Grape House. Meaning, we opened the Grape Hall's door when we came in here. I see. Meaning, depending on which door we use, this tower changes to either Strawberry Tower or Grape Tower. I suppose that makes sense. Which means, when you look at the other side of the Grape Hall door that we used to come in here, the Grape picture should actually be on here.
hey,
Then all we gotta do is confirm it, right? If we can close that door from the other side, that might be impossible. This is all very layered and confusing my head. Impossible, why? I feel like this is going to be a ridiculously complicated trial that we're gonna have to end up dealing with. Well, Hajime and Nekomaru were the ones to enter Grape Tower, right? Or the first ones. What's wrong with that?
well,
When you two entered Grape Tower from Grape Hall, didn't it take a little while for the door to open after you pressed the button? That it definitely did, yes. So, just as I assumed. But how did you know it took a while? We didn't say anything about that. How did you know? When I was walking around by myself, I went back to Strawberry House for a while. I felt like there was still something I missed when suddenly, the Strawberry Hall door automatically closed in front of me. Oh. The door automatically closed?
yeah.
And afterwards, no matter how much I pressed the button, the Strawberry Hall door wouldn't open. But why? The doors to Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower must be designed so that only one can open at a time. There's a lot of factors I need to keep in my memory here. I mean, if both doors opened at the same time, we'd easily find out that both towers are the same building. If that happens, it wouldn't be a funhouse anymore, right? I suppose so. Then the reason Strawberry Hall door automatically closed in front of you,
So what I
was it
mean
because we opened the
is-
Grape Hall door?
Yep.
When that happened, the Grape Hall door didn't open because it was waiting for Strawberry Hall's door to close. If you think about it like that, it makes sense, right? I mean, I suppose it kinda does. Like, you're saying all this hard stuff I don't get, but aren't you forgetting the most basic problem? The color of the walls in Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are different, you know? I mean, Akane is the one who pointed it out, so yeah, please. There's no way they're the same building. Even the floor is different. You didn't notice? There's just lights on the floor being shined on the wall. By reflecting a colored light onto a wall, it makes it look like the wall color has changed.
Wait,
Then what about the picture on the floor? Is that different too? Maybe the floor is just a screen, and the picture is being projected from beneath the floor. Well, I mean, I can't argue that being a possibility, but I'm kind of upset that such an extraordinarily simple answer was provided to me so quickly. I almost feel like I'm kind of dumb for thinking it. In fact, when you look at it closely, it's not a picture of that was actually drawn on the floor. Oh, I see. Then it's safe to say they're the same building, right? But this is a very important problem, so isn't it better if we test it out? Test? For example, we should leave something behind here, and we'll all go to Strawberry Tower. And if we're still there, we can conclude that they're the same building, right? Want me to say then? No, that's impossible. There's a sensor preventing that. How do you know that? Sensors? Don't you feel it? There are countless sensors plastered all over the tower's walls and floor. Why can't you notice them? I'm more surprised that you actually did notice them. My guess is that sensor can probably detect any movement within the tower. And when it reacts, it prevents the door from opening. I knew there'd be at least something like that. By the way, how good is that sensor's performance? It's quite high performance. It seems that it can even detect your heartbeats and breathing patterns. That is, in fact, exceptionally advanced. Then it'd be completely impossible for someone to stay behind. What about Nekomaru? He's a heartless robot. I mean, there are better ways to have phrased it, but considering I know that it's you that just said it, I assume you just were not very good at words. I have a motor running inside me. It's as good as any human heart. But if you're in sleep mode, that function will come to a stop too, right? Like you said, if I cease all functions with sleep mode, the sensor won't detect it, but do you need to go that far to test it? I won't tolerate any robo-prejudice. Fair enough. Sorry, you're right. And once I enter sleep mode, I'll not regain consciousness until the good night switch is pressed again or if my chest alarm goes off. I'm a little concerned about being left alone in that state. It is far too dangerous, even as an experiment. It is possible that we might violate the laws of robotics. How much of that about that do you know, Sonia? Then why don't we just use this? My student handbook. I'll leave this handbook here, and we'll all move over to Strawberry Tower. And if by chance the handbook is still there, we can safely say that the two towers are the same, right? You're right. Let's try this. On the floor it be. We left behind Chiaki's e-handbook right away. Then we left Grape Tower and made our way to the Strawberry Tower. In case you guys forgot that that's what we were about to do before we did it, I decided to tell everybody that we were going to do it before we did it, and then we went and did it. Akane, what say you? Still hungry? That reminds me. Does Coach Nekomaru still get hungry? I mean, he's a robot now. See, that's a question I'm actually interested in. Hello. Sleep mode is convenient, but while I'm sleeping, I'm utterly defenseless no matter what happens. Even I'm a little worried about being left alone in that state. Okay, I guess we're not going to get an answer. Fair enough. Gundam, you're sagely and knowledgeable of things. If I got serious, I will not be captured by a mere sensor. But even so, doesn't that sound boring? Ain't that a big pile of convenience? Alright. Talking to you never seems to lead to anything. Including Nekomaru's functions, Monokuma sure does have a lot of useless technology. And that's putting it lightly. But still, Monokuma looks like he's pretty high-tech himself. That he most certainly does seem to be. Chiaki. After traveling from Strawberry Hall to Strawberry Tower, if the handbook is still there, we'll know that they're the same building. That makes sense. Fuyu, what say ye? It's better if we just hurry up and check it out. Let's go. Well, I mean, if we're gonna be all like that, then fine. I'm just trying to keep up to date. I must say, this elevator is rather quiet. It's like the Toad's Wart. Oh, wait. Never mind. Toad's Wart? What's she talking about? I'm sure it's a reference or an idiom that's flying over my head. Just don't worry about it. Doesn't feel like we're moving extremely fast. Seems it's moving very slowly. If so, the two houses might be surprisingly close. If two towers are connected in the middle, the distance between them shouldn't be that much. And thus we have returned. All right, let's head back over to Strawberry Tower. I assume all of you are just gonna say similar things to what I already said. Well, then again, Akane, you can be the test for that. I don't really get it, but let's hurry up and head over to Strawberry Tower. That's not what I wanted. I was trying to talk to Fuyu. Creating this complicated building just to make us kill doesn't make any sense. I very much agree with that, actually. This is convoluted. And then, let's get going and go confirm it. All right, everyone's just giving me single-line affirmations, except for maybe Gundam, who appears to be thinking of other things. Ah, Chiaki. Now then, let us see what results await us. Have you fiends made up your mind? Don't forget to pray to your god. Well, it's not like I have a god to pray to anyway. I already know God has been wiped out by my very own hands. If true, big if true. Local crazy man has killed God. Whoa. If you go inside Strawberry Hall Tower from the door in Strawberry Hall, and if my handbook is still there, we know that they're the same building. All right, let's find out if they're the same building. Then I'll press it. Step aside, you fiends. What?
Emissary of evil, in accordance with our ancient contract, the time has come to lend me your aid.
Excuse me?
Go, my 4 dark devas of destruction!
Y'all making your hamster push the button? Why? Supernova Silver Fox Sandy! Choo-choo! Click! No, it pressed the button. Truly, this is the skyline lamentation art of the demon mouse. Soon the door of destiny shall open! Amazing! Your hamsters are truly skilled.
So
I see. Your eyes managed to follow Sandy's movements. As expected of the Dark Lady, you have my praise. Dark Lady? Truly amazing! You must have a strong, trusting relationship with them.
Thank you.
That is the second time that has happened. Is something going on here, you two? You didn't need to bother making your hamsters press it. Just as I thought, it's taking a while to open. Considering what we discussed earlier, the sensor will confirm that nothing is moving inside the tower, then wait for the other door to close. At that moment, I heard a loud sound from the other side of the door. And thus it opens up. And hey, there it is. I'll be damned, yeah, same thing. Look over there. The moment we set foot inside Strawberry Tower, Sonia's raised her voice. I thought that was her talking. When I looked where she was pointing, 'twas the book. It's there, the handbook. Well, answer gotten and achieved. Fantastic. Yep, there's no doubt. This is my student handbook. If the handbook Chiaki left in Grape Tower is here, then that means it seems that we've confirmed it. Well, hot diggity dang. Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the same building. And depending on whether you enter from the Strawberry Hall or the Grape Hall, the tower becomes either Strawberry Tower or Grape Tower. I guess part of the time is closing the doors and resetting the lights. This is an awfully complicated room. Then that door over there with the grape image on it. It's not the exit, but it appears it's connected to Grape Hall's Grape Hall. Grape House's Grape Hall. My brain. But it also means that we have no idea where that exit is. Well, I guess that can't be helped. There's no way we'd actually find the exit that easily. Well, anyway, I'm surprised. I can't believe you already uncovered a secret like this. As expected of Chiaki, you're truly amazing. Normally, all you do is stare into space, but at times like this, you really pull through for us. That's a really backhanded compliment, and ultimately I could say the exact same thing for you, asshole.
However,
Why was this building designed so strangely?
you're so
There's probably no reason. It's simply because it's a fun house. That's all the reason Monokuma needs. Who are you again? I'm Monami! Why did you forget about me? That reminds me, whatever happened to the Monokuma announcement? What do you mean? According to my internal clock, it's already past 10 p.m. How long were we knocked out? It's that time already? Despite that, why hasn't there been a Monokuma announcement? I guess we're gonna get an answer. Also, it's nighttime, apparently. Every single day up until now, I have consistently let you know when it's morning and night on the island. And thanks to that, you've been able to live a normal life. Did you guys mistake me for some kind of pretty alarm clock? Ah, well, it's totally true that I'm pretty. Not even remotely. No, there are no positive adjectives I could ever possibly apply to you in any capacity. Again, I've said it before, I'll say it again. I don't even want to plushie this thing. I'd throw it in a closet and pretend it wasn't there. Hey, what are you trying to say? For the time being, the Monokuma announcements are on hiatus. You can't go outside, and there are no windows here, so it's not like it matters if it's morning or night. Then why did you do it in the first game? We couldn't tell then either. Also, I've been thinking of a little something to replace the Monokuma announcement.
I don't like
What's wrong with him? Fuyuhiko, that is a mystery none of us will ever have an answer to. Well, if there's no announcements, we can just look at the clock. Both Strawberry House and Grape House have clocks in their first floor lounges. Even if I don't look at a clock, I have my internal clock, so it's no problem for me anyway. And it's already past 10 p.m., right? I'm starting to feel sleepy after hearing that. Since we don't have food, it might be better if we rest and conserve our energy. For now, let's decide our room assignments. Room assignments? Each house has 5 guest rooms, so we should first decide who's going to stay in which house. Well, I mean, that shouldn't be... Oh, yeah, I guess some of us have to be in crummy rooms, don't we? Why don't we make things simple and split them between the boys and the girls? That would make sense. Yes, let us do that. That's a bummer, but it makes sense. Then, ladies first. Now then, kittens, choose which house you would like. All right, Gundam, dial it back there, buddy. Let's just choose Grape House. Staring at a red room is just gonna strain my eyes. Rude. Then the men shall have Strawberry House. Strawberry men are known for passion. What? I'm almost afraid about possibly Googling that. Also, each house had guest rooms of varying quality, right? Wasn't it 2 deluxe rooms, 1 standard room, and 2 crummy rooms? And we need to decide those next, huh? There are only 5 rooms in each house, right? Then 1 guy will be left over. Then that means there's only one appropriate way to settle this. Appropriate way? Rock, paper, scissors, of course! Suddenly, the rock, paper, scissors battle between 6 guys had begun. And the results? Ah, sorry. I ended up winning so easily. Damn you and your luck! That's right, I totally forgot that Nagito's the ultimate lucky student. What a pile of butts that is. So I take 2nd place. That's fine. I was getting bored of always being on top. Phrasing. It's decided. You 2 will get a deluxe room. Now then, regarding the 3rd winner, it's me! I will be resting in the standard room. Me and Kazuichi are next. So I get a crummy room, huh? Well, it's better than rooming with someone. Rude. That's unfortunate, Hajime. You can rest in the lounge, but try not to catch a cold. What a pile of butts that is. Hey, how about you Grape House girls? Did you all pick your rooms as well? Yeah, we did. We had a brief discussion and it settled things smoothly. Sonia and I have the deluxe rooms, and apparently Akane wants one of the crummy rooms. Why did you choose the crummy room? There's still a standard room left over. It's good enough for me. You guys might think it's pretty crappy, but it's a palace compared to my home. Every time I learn more about where you came from, the sadder I get about it. So there's a standard room and a crummy room left. Hajime, if you would like, please use one of them. Hot diggity damn! The girls are nice. Huh? You can't do that. Why not? I mean, it's dangerous. Hajime might be the traitor, you know. Is there even the smallest possibility that Sonia might trust that I am not? Failing that, does she at least think I'm so benign that I couldn't possibly pose a threat? That one's slightly more insulting, but I'll take it. I will take that gladly. What are you saying? What am I? Huh? We haven't doubted Hajime at all. Even I don't think he'd try to trick us. Oh, I like these girls so much. Seems you're the only one who thought Hajime is suspicious. Get riggedy wrecked, son. Really? Of all people, you're gonna say that. You're really gonna say that.
Right?
Hajime, you can use one of our leftover rooms. You girls are wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. I'll feel bad about using the standard room, so I'll stay in the crummy room. But even so, it really helps that I have a place to sleep. And people that like me. Now then, it's decided. We should turn in for today. It's like, it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, well, keep stewing over that, my dude. And so, all the guys except for me ended up staying the night on the 2nd floor of the Strawberry House. And all the girls, plus my leftover self, stayed on the 2nd floor of Grape House. Monami stayed standing there like a complete and total weirdo. Jesus, I thought. I was forgotten. It was less forgotten and more ignored. Well, I'm used to it after all. Why are you laughing about that? That is weird. Okay. So, this is the 2nd floor of Grape House. I don't have to deal with the horrible gaudy walls. I mean, granted, this isn't great, but it's still significantly better. Great grapes beat bad strawberries any day. Although that being said, I hate the taste of both of those things and don't want to eat them, so... So this is the 2nd floor Grape House. Choosing Grape House was definitely a good decision. What do you mean? You see, Strawberry House is quadrilateral, but Grape House is hexagonal. That means this place is far more spacious. It is quite a good bargain. For a princess, you sure do think about petty stuff. She's just economical. It's a good skill to have.
Sleepy.
And thus she went to nap. The deluxe rooms are the 2 rooms at the far back, right? Is it okay if we go already?
Yeah.
The 2 rooms at the front are the crappy rooms, right? Hajime, use the room next to the lounge. Will do.
Then
So the standard room across from the lounge will remain unoccupied.
easy as
I'm gonna have to remember to walk around through those. I shall prepare nameplates for our rooms later. I shall also include portraits of everyone's face. That's adorable and appreciated. We don't really need to draw our faces, but the nameplates might be a good idea.
Good night.
She is such a sleepy girl. After reaching the limits of our sleepiness, Chiaki staggered off to the deluxe room.
Good
Also, don't think I don't remember. Deluxe rooms are soundproofed. That's obviously going to play a role in something. Good night. See you tomorrow. Bye, girls. They're all so nice. After exchanging good nights, everyone went into their guest rooms. I should get some sleep, too. I think I was assigned to the crummy room that's next to the lounge. That does seem to be the case. So by crummy, I assume it's probably going to be drafty and not have really anything of any quality inside. Oh, but I'm supposed to be in the one next to the lounge. My bad. Sorry, Akane. 'Twas a mistake. I was merely not paying attention when I should have. That is on me. Huh. Well, not great, but I mean, still better than sleeping in a lounge. This is a surprisingly shabby guest room. It's a little cold in here. The draft coming from the door is making me hungry. How does that work? How does being cold make you hungry? I shouldn't be talking like that. For now, I need to endure it no matter what. No matter what happens, I will definitely prevent a killing from happening. I won't let Monokuma get what he wants. Monokuma Theater? It's always the theater of the Kumamons. Oh, I am not even gonna begin to bother. Nah, okay. You know what? Knowing freaking Monokuma, he's probably like, it's possible. Conceivable that he's actually saying super duper mega important stuff, and maybe he's like spoiling the entire plot of the game right now or something. But I find it much more likely that he's just talking absolute nonsense and trying to trick people into wanting to go and figure out what it says. I ain't giving him the satisfaction. Even if it does give stuff away, I wouldn't want that info. So get out of my face, you damn bear.
To tell you the truth, I'm out of ideas.
Ha! Yeah, I would have assumed. Alright, cool. Complete and total waste of time. That's what this was. This morning already? Now that there are no Monokuma announcements, I don't feel like my usual self anymore. Should be a clock in the lounge. I should head over there and see what time it is. And thus I went off to do that. Oh, look at that! Wow, who knew Sonia was such a talented pixel artist? Well, I guess I should check to see if anybody's inside these things. I should check on the lounge clock first. Fair enough. Oh, the lounge is where I am sleeping next to. Lounge clock, heyo. What is it? Let's see, the time is 9 a.m. It's later than I'm used to waking up, but I guess it still counts as morning. I usually wake up somewhere between 12 and 2 p.m., so that's super duper early for me. It is still morning, yes. Now then, what should I do now? In this kind of situation, panicking will accomplish nothing. Might be better if I spend time like I normally do for as long as I can. I should find someone to talk to, or it might be a good idea to just stay in my room and conserve my energy. Ooh, I actually get free time? Well, hot diggity dang! Kinda puts me in an awkward position. Hang on, can I get a quick look at the map here? Oh wow, that's a lot of X's. I am not okay with that. All right, so I guess most people are just hanging out in their rooms. That makes sense. Oh wow, I didn't even think about Nekomaru's picture changing. Well, yeah, I guess I know what I gotta do. Okay, well, I've been playing for a little bit, so I suppose I'll take a bit of a break, and when we come back, we'll have ourselves some free time. I honestly was not anticipating being able to have any of that. That's pretty great. I will see you all then.